Instagram. Okay, it says I'm live. Let's hope that Instagram doesn't have too much of a problem today, because you guys usually have a problem. But you're coming on live, coming on hot. Thank you for joining me. I'm Lauren Ebeck in my small little apartment kitchen here. So, if you're coming in now, please tell me where you're coming in from. Feel free to put what state you're coming in. If you're coming in live, put live. If you're on the replay, put pound replay. I'm here to share with you my peanut butter chocolate parfait breakfast that I absolutely love. So this one I love to make. This one will be quite a few calories. This will actually be a 50-gram breakfast. Wow. I could do a 41 and do one, but I like doing two. So I've got my complete protein, my Oikos. I like to use Oikos. I usually use the Oikos 000. Today I have the Oikos 20 grams. Hello, how are you doing, Erica? Nice to see you. Hi, Mo. Great that y'all joined today. So I'm Lauren Ebeck. I am 60, turning 61. Yes. Okay, so I wanted to give you a little bit of my health journey to let you know how I have lost 48 pounds and kept 48 pounds off, and I'm still losing. If you've been following me, you know I've been losing each week. You know I'm wearing my smalls that I haven't worn in 7 years. I've not worn these in 7 years. Well, the pants, I take that back. I probably have worn them in 5 years. So let me not lie too much. Hey, Jane. Hello. Is it Emma Marie? Hello. All right. So my story is that I used to be an avid athlete. I used to be a runner. And then in 2017, I had a car accident where a student had hit my car. She T-boned me, and it sent me headfirst into a tree. And I wasn't even going super fast. I was only going 25 miles per hour. And I had a grade 2 separation in the shoulder, but the nerve pain that went through my body that I had to deal with for 2.5 years afterwards, I couldn't run, I couldn't do massage anymore. My wonderful chiropractor, Dr. Joel Becker down in Stevens Point, was incredible for helping me to be able to go back and teach and do what I do. Because he kept me in the classroom and kept me working when I thought I was not going to be able to work. Hey, Jane, welcome. Again, if you're coming in live, tell me where you're coming in from. If you're on the replay, you can put hashtag replay. Okay. So, anyway, so what happened was, so for 5 years I couldn't run. I couldn't do anything. I'm teaching. For those of you who teach, who are teachers, you know what I'm talking about. When you get up early, you work all day, you get home at night, you're exhausted. It's winter out, you don't feel like running, and if you're in the state of Wisconsin, which is where I was, we have winter pretty early, and we have winter long. So getting out to run or walk and not wanting to be on ice is a problem. So there's a lot of challenges, we'll say, that come up. So within those challenges, and because I was working so much, and snacking and stressed, yeah, stress comes with the job, right? Comes with the territory. Stressed, I had gained over the 5 years, I gained 60 pounds. I mean, I was huge. So for TikTok, let me show you what that looks like. Okay, these are my before, these are my afters. These are my before, these are my afters. Okay? Instagram, these are my befores, these are my afters. Facebook, you can actually see that right there. But these are my befores and these are my afters, okay? So these are my befores, my afters. Hey, Mary, great to have you join. Hey, Jetso Blueprint, great to have you join too. Welcome, Janet. So I have another Janet. All right, so I ended up moving or retiring early. Hey, Mary, I ended up moving or retiring early and going to and moving down towards North Carolina to be closer to family, because part of that stress that I had wasn't just all work. I had 3 deaths. I had to bury sisters. I had to bury a close friend. It was sad. You know, it's just the times, right? There's a whole variety of reasons, and I'll go into that later. But my sisters, and especially my family, have never been huge on health. We either drink too much, smoke too much, eat too much, you name it, all those bad habits are there. Because that's how they dealt with their issues, okay? The whole generational curse that I speak about, that's how we dealt with those issues. My goal is to break that generational curse. So, hello, Shirley, welcome. And so what I did was, and hello, Weary. So what I did was, because one, when I got here, I was out of energy. I would need a nap in the afternoon, right? Anybody relate to that? The afternoon, oh my God, I gotta lay down and sleep for a few hours. I was overweight. I didn't feel like myself. I didn't feel good about myself. Couldn't zip up those jeans. Didn't want to go out. Didn't want to go to family reunions. Didn't want to go to family parties or anything. Hey, Terry, because all I could see was, this is my adoptive family. My adoptive family's in good health. They're great. They're in great shape. And here I was with this 60 pounds of extra weight. Hello, Teresa. So I had to go to a new doctor. I went to my new doctor. Hey, Barbara. And when I went to my new doctor, she said, hey, Lauren, I've been reading your charts and you have a thoracic aortic aneurysm. I said, yes, ma'am. I had it. It was diagnosed when I had the car accident, blah, 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 blah. She said, I know, but do you understand that you're 60 pounds overweight? I said, I know. And she said, pre-diabetes, pre-hypertension. This is what she diagnosed me with. And she said, your blood enzymes, your blood count's out of whack. She said, what are you doing? She goes, you're heading down a lovely disease type lane. And I said, I'm going to work on it. And so I just found this program. Instagram. Sorry, we went out. We're back. Oh, Instagram's just having problems today. So we went back. So what I did was I went back and worked with I had a friend who was a nutrition who said, Lauren, you need to get on the lean body system. And the first thing I had gotten on was a collagen that has a CLA molecule. It's liquid. It's got a CLA molecule in it, and it's supposed to dissolve fat. And I said, well, I'm on this trim and da-da-da-da. And she was like, Lauren, how much weight do you want to lose? I said, my doctor says I've got to lose the 60 pounds because I'm pre-diabetic, pre-hypertension, high cholesterol. I got all these things going on. And she said, whoa. She goes, you need to get on the lean body and the body transformation system. And I said, really? And she said, yeah. So I started that system, folks. And in that system, one of the things that they teach you, thank you for the hearts. One of the things that they teach you is how to eat correctly. So there were 3 things back in February or March that I started with my nutrition, along with the body transformation, along with the lean. What I did, it was a lean body system, right? So I started these 3 things. First thing was my intake of protein. She was like, are you getting enough protein? And I said to my nutritionist, yeah, I eat protein, I eat meat, I'm doing just fine. She goes, track it. And to say that I was getting only 25 grams of protein a day, maybe 30 is an understatement. I was like, wow, I'm not getting that much, because I was trying to eat healthier and stuff. And she said, let me help you. And so what she did was show me how to get, and she said, if you want to lose weight, it's a minimum of 100 grams of protein, because after the age of 40, you're losing protein. You're not just, and when you go when you're trying to lose weight, you're not just losing fat, you're losing protein, folks. So you need to preserve those muscles. Muscle is longevity. Protein repairs and builds muscles. And I teach this. And I myself was like, huh. So anyways, the long story short of it was I went on it, and I started to, one of the things I did was I followed a protein guide that was a game changer for me. An absolute game changer for me to how to get 100, and I'm actually aiming for 120 grams of protein a day. 120 grams of protein a day. Oh, why is Instagram having such problems? So 120 grams of protein a day. And that guide was a game changer. So if you're wondering, like me, how do I up my protein? How do I even put that much protein in? Then you're going to want to put protein in the comments, or I know TikTok, for you guys, that's going to be tough, although you can follow me and we can comment, but you got to follow me. But you could text 252-401-2233. Again, 252-401-2233. VIP is for what I'm going to share with you later, but you can put protein on that text, and I'd be happy to send you a free protein guide. Facebook, you can message me. Instagram, you can message me. Just put protein in the comments, and I'd be more than happy to get you that guide. Okay? So that guide was a huge game changer for me. So one of the things I'm going to show you today is one of the breakfasts that I like to eat. Hey, Tammy, how are you? So, hey, Phyllis. Hey, Sandra. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Instagram. I don't know. I hope you're working. I hope you're doing okay. Let me turn you this way. I know you're going to be a little bit blurry, but you can see. All right. So normally, this is my breakfast peanut butter parfait. Normally, I do the Oikos 000 because it has no added sugar, no nothing. But the Oikos 20 grams of protein, this will have, it has no added sugars in it, but it's got 3 grams of sugars in it based on the lactose, which is the sugar that's found in the milk product, right? So it's still okay. So I still like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump 2 of these into a bowl. All right, and I'll finish that out in just a minute. So I'm getting 2 little ones. I do the same thing if I have the 000. They're usually 15 grams of protein. I'm going to put 2 in the bowl. So that right there today is going to be 40 grams of protein right here. All right, so there's 40. Now, I use a protein powder to supplement with. Why? Because I'm not a person who wants to eat a ton of meat. And this is based on, this is vegan, even though, because whey makes me bloat. Although the way that I'm a distributor for, that with my company, I've been told is really incredibly great whey. So I have it coming in. As soon as it comes in, I'm going to test it. Because you really do need, as you age, let me flat out point out to you, you know, I have vegetarians in the crowd, but I'm going to tell you, the red kidney beans and the lentils won't do it for you. It's not that I don't eat those. It's not that that's added protein that I won't use, but you won't build muscle on that. You've got to have animal protein, okay? And again, muscle's longevity. So I have several vegetarians who have now come to me who are women close to my age. And again, I'm 60 turning 61. Hello. So if you're over the age of 40 and you're finding out that you're having trouble building muscle and stuff, we need to talk about protein. So this is a good clean one. I like to use the Orgain one. You can pick it up at Walmart, Kmart. You can pick it up on Amazon. You can pick it up at the company. I look for the best prices. It goes on sale a lot. If you don't get it on sale, it's going to be $37. Hello, hi Angie. It's going to be $37.99, but if you find it on sale, it can be anywhere from $26 to $29. And this is a 2-pound container. So 2 scoops of this, and I can read everything on this. You know, pea protein, cocoa, brown rice, chia seeds. And it's not gritty, and I love it. And it comes in, if you buy it from the company and you go on the company website, if you do Lauren 30, you can get 30% off. That company has 21 different flavors, 22 different flavors now. So, but if you go into like the Walmart and tend to find it on Amazon, you're only going to find a few flavors. Typically it's vanilla, chocolate, sometimes they have the peanut butter. I saw some sort of sweet cake thingy-wingy, I don't know. I do chocolate. I like the creamy fudge, that's my absolute favorite. Again, all clean ingredients. I'm gonna put 1 scoop into my yogurt here. So now this is 10 and a half that I'm already adding to 40, so that's 50 and a half grams of protein. And then most of us like peanut butter, but the biggest problem with peanut butter and almond butter is you're going to have to be careful with those because your peanut butter and your almond butter, all of your butters tend to have a lot of fat. they're actually fat, even though they have some protein in them. So for example, if I'm doing a couple of tablespoons of normal peanut butter, I'm gonna get 16 grams of fat, or more. So I tend to, at one point I was doing almond butter, and at one point I realized that even making the almond ball treats that I make, I have to be careful with those and stuff, because at one point I was getting 2,500 calories extra on top of what I was eating. And when you get that 2,500 extra calories, it takes 3,500 extra calories equals 1 pound, okay? So know if you go out and eat last night and go do the hamburgers and the pizza and the beer and the cocktails or whatever, typically you're not gonna gain weight like people think they do. So it takes 3,500 extra calories to gain that 1 pound. But on the same hand, you do that a lot, yes, you will gain weight, promise. So I like to buy the PB Fit. PB Fit is 87% less fat than traditional peanut butter. It gives me that peanut butter flavor that I'm looking for. I really like it. Don't buy a generic off-brand, because I have friends who buy the generic off-brand and then they call me and they're like, oh, Lauren, this generic off-brand tastes like, ugh. And I'm like, well, don't buy the generic off-brand. You know, buy the PB Fit. So I'm gonna take 1 tablespoon. Get it level here. Boop. And put a tablespoon in. Let me do this real quick. And then I'm gonna mix. And sometimes with the powder and the yogurt, I put just a little bit, maybe a couple of tablespoons of water in, but I have to put the filtered water in because I have really bad water here. We have PFAS and all kinds of contaminants, so I filter my water. So give me 1 second here when I put a little bit of filtered water in. So let me mix that really well and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so this is gonna look like a smooth chocolate pudding, okay? So that's what it's gonna look like. It's gonna look like a smooth chocolate pudding. Now, what I wanna do is get 6, you need fiber. Fiber is so important, both soluble and insoluble. The insoluble fiber is what helps you have a bowel movement regularly, and the insoluble fiber will go down your lovely, wonderful intestinal tract and take with it all the gunk and stuff that needs to come out. So the insoluble fiber is very, very important. So you need your 6 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. And that's hard for many folks to get. So a lot of times I'll do a smoothie and put the spinach in and the cottage cheese and show you how to do those. But today we're doing this one. So what I like to do is I like to do my lovely, wonderful fruit. So I do the antioxidant. This has the strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, pitted dark cherries, and pomegranate arils. And when you read the back, I didn't know this, but when you read the back, it says serving size, 1 cup. So I need a serving size of fruit. So I'm going to open this real quick. Okay. Now you can put it in cold, and if you put it in cold, let's see if I can. Ooh, this could be a little bit hard to. Let me do it over a bowl in case I spill. All right. Like I said, in case I spill, so I'm going to do 1 cup of fruit. There we go. Now, I'm gonna throw this, you can put it in frozen, but I'm gonna throw mine in the microwave for a couple of seconds here. Only because I don't like the coldness on my teeth. So, let me put this and this and this away. And that's gonna add 1 serving of fruit to my breakfast here. So, to my wonderful breakfast. The other thing I like to do, that should be plenty. All right, let me do this. Is use cinnamon. This is Ceylon cinnamon. Alexa, turn it up to 10. Alexa, what are the 8 benefits of cinnamon?
Here's something I found on the web. Some health benefits commonly associated with cinnamon may include providing antioxidants, reducing inflammation, preventing heart disease, lowering blood sugar levels, preventing diabetes, preventing cancer, preventing bacterial and fungal infection, improving insulin sensitivity.
Alexa, turn it down to 5. Thank you. Okay, so I buy the Ceylon cinnamon. I just put a quick dollop in that on top. It's a thermogenic. It's going to help with leveling out your blood sugar level. Cinnamon is an incredible spice. The Ceylon, C-E-Y-L-O-N, is used the most. Very, very good. So there's my lovely, wonderful Parfait. And I'm going to put my fruit in. Just dump my fruit in. Mix my fruit in. So that looks like this. Okay, and I'll need to take a picture of that. And then I'm going to top it off with my collagen, my liquid sauce. Some people call it chocolate pudding. It comes in chocolate, vanilla, mango, lemon, kiwi lime maybe? Oh, there's 2 other flavors, blackberry. So you have to choose there's only about like 5 or 6 flavors, and the blackberry is seasonal. So you have to choose, I should know them better, but I just spaced it. But anyways, you choose your flavors carefully. So you shake this up. Now one of the things that I did, was because this bottle is hard, it's hard to squeeze out the top. I, instead of peeling it all the way off, I cut a little tab there. So I leave a little tab on because I want to drizzle this over the top, and you don't want to do it too much. So you want just a tablespoon. Now, this is collagen. This has my hyaluronic acid in it. That's going to keep my skin moisturized. It's got the collagen in it that goes to my skin and my joints. That's why my joints don't hurt like they used to. So when I was 3 years ago, the other thing that happened was, and this had nothing to do with that car accident, I woke up and thought I would wake up in the middle of the night and I would have this incredible intense hip pain. And I would think, oh my gosh, I'm going to have a hip replacement. I'm going to have hip replacement surgery. I've run too much. I've done too much on them. And a friend of mine challenged me to try collagen. And lo and behold, I did it the first month and it went down, and it went down significant enough, the pain did, because it didn't wake me up at night and I was no longer having to pop ibuprofen or Tylenol to keep the pain down, right? So that was good. So, and the knees didn't hurt and the fingers used to hurt and none of those hurt. And I was like, wow, okay. So I stayed on the second month. Second month, week 2, I kid you not, no pain. No pain. I'm like, woohoo. I have never come off of collagen since. Collagen, if you don't know this, it's in your skin, your hair, your nails, your joints. It's in your gut, okay? It's one of the most abundant proteins in the human body. Remember, I teach anatomy and physics. One of the most abundant proteins in the human body. You lose 1% a year, okay? 1% a year. So if you're after the age of 20, so if you're 60 like me, that's a lot of collagen. And ladies, in your menopause, you can lose up to 30%, and that's why you get the wrinkles. That's why your hair gets dry, your skin gets dry, your nails get brittle. You want to look for one that's bioavailable, that's medical grade, that's going to have 98% availability or 90% plus, we'll say, availability. You want to make sure it's got that hyaluronic acid in it so that gets that moisture and increases that moisture in your skin. This one also has chondroitin sulfate in it. And so this one, that CLA, conjugated linoleic acid, inhibits fat storage, improves, and of course the collagen improves muscle tone, right? And restores that youthful look. So I've got friends who have lost a lot of weight and they have saggy skin because they didn't do collagen. I'm like, do not do losing weight too fast, and do not do collagen. Collagen is the one supplement I will never do without. I take 1 tablespoon of the trim in the morning, and then I take a tablespoon of the Life, which is liquid, at night. Or you can take it whenever, so I might take one now just to show you, although I'll do it later to demonstrate also. Supporting joint mobility and lubrication. This one has phytonutrients, super rich superfoods in it to help with cardiovascular, to help with your firmness, tone, skin, antioxidants, that sort of stuff. So I take the Life. I like it. There's one called elderberry because it has, and I'm going to take a swig here. So I live by myself. It's excellent. Oh, and if I didn't tell you this, we're in the midst of our Black Friday sales right now. You can get a 2-for-1. 2-for-1. This is the #1 referred collagen, by the way. We also have it for dogs. My dogs take it. My dog's skin conditions have cleared up because of collagen. Friends of mine use it for their horses, and it is big in the horse world. Their horses are doing fantastic. So both the rider and the horses take collagen. It went all the way to the Olympics this year, in case you didn't see it. So we have a pet collagen, equine collagen, that's phenomenal. But I'm telling you, this is the one supplement I will never, ever do without. It's biomedical grade. It's clinically proven. You know, we have all the scientific studies. I'm the girl who's the scientist. I'm the one who goes and does my research and my homework because I teach this. Okay? So, and I went with this company because it's holistic and I care about what I put in my body at this point and what I put on it. I'm 60, turning 61. My tumor suppressor genes are going down. I need to be able to preserve this body as much as possible. So the collagen is huge and it's on special. And this is what my breakfast looks like. So this is my Parfait. Looks like a lot of food, but it'll tide me over until lunch, my lunch will be at 2. Wow, there's a cherry pit in there. Okay, so that is my peanut butter Parfait. Let me see if I can get this bag first because I gotta get it back in the fridge. In the freezer. Do I have another clippy? Hang on 1 second. Guess I gotta clip me back to keep it shut. Put it back in. So, okay, so some other quick announcements for you. Okay, so we have some incredible deals. So one of the reasons why, so I gave you first the protein. I eat about 120 grams of protein a day. I do the 4-4-12 eating method on the body transformation. That works perfect. The 4-4-12 is eat breakfast, wait 4 hours, eat lunch, wait 4 hours, eat dinner. Go 12 hours before breakfast the next day. And it works. And no, I'm not hungry. I have the whole trick is getting your blood level sugar stable. For you ladies on cortisol, one of the things who have the cortisol belly going on, you know, cortisol can just be such a disruptor. Yes, it can wake you up in the middle of the night. So can drinking wine. Do not drink wine to go to sleep because it'll wake you up in the middle of the night and it'll set your cortisol spiking, and that's why you get that belly that you don't want. So at least cut down on it. I know it's the holidays, so I'm not going to be popular for saying that, but cut down on it. All right, so my tip was to eat 100 to 120 grams of protein a day. I have a protein guide. If you want it, drop protein in the comments. For you on TikTok, you'll have to message 252-401-2233. You'll have to text me, okay? Facebook, Instagram, you can just put it in the comments. All right, the second thing that I did was I started drinking half my body weight in water. And I had a woman yesterday, she's in my group, and she's like, I can't do that. I weigh too much, I would drown. I'm like, relax, go to 100 ounces. Just make sure you're getting far more water in your diet and not Diet Coke and not whatever. And it really shouldn't call it a diet. I absolutely hate that word, you know. I don't believe in dieting. What I believe is setting up good habits, healthy lifestyle. And yes, when you want to go out and have the beer and pizza, you can. When you want to go out and have the fried mushrooms and loaded potato skins the other night and a glass of wine, you can, okay? No. So I'm not into restrictions. I'm into eating healthy and teaching you a lifestyle that works and teaching you how to get away from the processed foods. But I know that that's 20 ounces. So at this point, I need to drink 3 of those a day to get half my body weight in ounces of water. You can either time it. So if you have trouble with that, you can time it like on your Apple Watch or time it on your phone, and every 90 minutes take 15 sips. That works really great, okay? So you can do that as well. Or one of the things that you can do, like me, is I know I gotta get through 3 of these, so I drink usually 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and late afternoon I'm usually on the 3rd and getting through that because I don't wanna go into the night so that I'm getting up all night to have to use the restroom. So all these things, we have an incredibly huge Black Friday sale going on right now, and this weekend, one of the things that we're promoting is now through Monday, so now through the 25th, if you set up a new account, post a social shout out for me, and that would be for my people who have already ordered. So for those of you who have already ordered, all you gotta do is do a referral post or a shout out. I'll show you how to do it. It's super simple, and you can get in on this. But for the rest of you, if you just place any order on a Black Friday promotional bundle, you can be thrown into the drawing for this would be great, listen to this drawing, the Kilgun Robot Vacuum. Now I have a robot vacuum, it works really well, it works slick with all the dog hair with the dogs. Dyson Supersonic Blow Dryer, Apple AirPods Pro, 55-inch flat TV screen, 55-inch flat screen TV, let's do it properly. Vitamix blender, those are huge, those are great. And then a Med Cursor neck massage, and then also, next week, one person's going to be drawn to win $200 in cash. So you can be placed in a drawing as well. So if you'd like to get the scoop in the body transformation system that's on sale and be placed in the drawings, you can text VIP to 252-401-2233. 252-401-2233, text VIP. Facebook, you can message me. Instagram, you can message me. These are on sale now, so when people keep asking me, when's it going on sale? It's not like the company I was before where I got to control some of the pricing. I have zero control when the prices go on sale and when they don't. And on top of that, because you're a new customer, what I do have control over is I can give you an additional code, a coupon code, or I can give you an additional code that will get you $10 to $75 off depending on how, excuse me, $10 to $75 off depending on how much you order. That's huge. That's on top of the Black Friday sales. So if you want to know about the Black Friday sales, put VIP in the comments because they're on our products. The products are great. Besides the collagen, the trim collagen that I just showed you, that's like the chocolate brownie sauce that helps me to inhibit fat loss. I also take 3 capsules, and so these 3 capsules, they contain, it's a proprietary blend of plants. And we know we need those fibers and we need those plants and we need things to stimulate our lovely, wonderful metabolism, such as berberine, for example. Berberine is the holistic, what I've learned is berberine takes place the holistic metformin. People are on metformin. Some of them would come to me and start taking berberine, extremely happy. So it's got berberine in it. It's going to have cinnamon bark, ginger root, green coffee bean extract, green tea leaf extract. It does have some chromium in it. I've been told it's equal to a half a cup of coffee, but it doesn't faze me. I take 2 in the morning, which I've got to take my 2. So again, holistic, clinical studies, well tested, I just take 2 in these little plant capsules here, okay? And it's interesting because some people will throw them into their parfait or into their smoothies. A little bitter for me, and I like bitter. So I just down them with my lovely, wonderful water. In fact, I'll down through now. I had a pretty rough morning. The dog got sick, and so I've been dealing with that. Anybody have that happen? All right. So that works really well. So you get that. And then comes our famous, infamous curd. This is our bioactive fiber that you mix with water. I mix it with room temperature water, shake it up, drink it down. This fiber goes down into the gut. And so curd actually has, what it does is it feeds the Akkermansia bacteria. And the clinical trials right now are showing astounding results, astounding. I just finished up a clinical trial myself, and I'm now in the process of finishing my certification. I'll be finishing it up this week to be a body transformation mentor. So this lovely, wonderful bioactive fiber feeds the Akkermansia. Why is that important, you ask? Because that is what actually stimulates your glucagon-like peptide hormone, GLP-1, okay? So, and this is huge because it does this so naturally. There's no synthetics, there's no chemicals, there's no bad side effects. So I have many women who have come off of the shots, and you know the ones I'm talking about, like the Ozempic and whatever, the terzepide, but whatever they are. They come off of the drugs because they've had some really bad side effects from them, and they come to take our curd, and they've had great results. I've got hundreds of testimonies coming in. I've got a group right now. As we're finishing up, we have all of our testimonies, and it's 900 of us at least. We have all of our testimonies coming in. This is the hottest thing to hit the market. It's phenomenal. It works, folks. It works. I would not be promoting it if it doesn't work. I've done my research. We had a third-party independent review on it as well. I shared that video a lot. You guys have seen it on my Facebook posts and things. So if you want information, that's the body transformation system with, one more thing that's added to that system. I also have it's called Sculpt, and it's got branched chain amino acids. So this is what I take to when I go walking, when I go working out, because I do strength training. I believe in walking 10,000 steps a day. The scientific research shows that 10,000 steps a day is what actually will help you to lose weight. They've studied it with thousands of people, and that seems to be true across the board. So this helps to build lean muscle, boost performance, reduce muscle soreness. It's called Sculpt, and that's another part of our system, of the body transformation system. So I put a scoop in water. It's blue raspberry. It's actually quite lovely tasting. I actually like this one. So I put that in my water, and I do this when I go right before I'm walking or before I'm doing strength training, or you can drink it after. Either way. So 30 minutes after is quite fine. And again, that's the entire, and when you're in that body transformation group, we put you in a Facebook group where we have support, where we have a full guide, where we have trackers, and what we do is, I track how much weight I've lost. I track how many inches. Why? So I can share it with you, so that you know, because I'm just a normal 60-year-old woman turning 61. But so it's, come on, and oh, dang, my hair keeps growing because of that collagen. But again, everything's on sale right now, and it's until Thanksgiving. So we do it before Black Friday, but it's all Black Friday sales. This is the best pricing you're ever gonna get. You'll be placed again in drawings. There's drawings. I don't know who came on Facebook, but I don't know if you heard that, but there's drawings for the Dyson Supersonic Blower, Apple AirPods Pro, 55-inch flat screen TV, Vitamix blender, and a robot vacuum and more, $200 in cash. So if anybody's interested in that, please put VIP in the comments. And TikTok, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to text 252-401-2233. If you follow me, okay, this is for TikTok. If you follow me, then I'm probably gonna be able to answer you, but I will be able to give you information if you text me that VIP. Again, Facebook and Instagram, all you have to do is message VIP and I can message you right back. On TikTok, it's a little bit harder to do. Again, this is how I went from, this is my before, I was 185 stubborn pounds. Okay? Right now, I'm sitting at 137 and still losing. I'm not sitting at it, I'm still losing weight. Okay? And so we go through everything from helping you out, giving you guides, working with you. I'll be your personal mentor, and I will promise you I will help you out every step of the way. So, again, put VIP in the comments, or for TikTok, you're going to have to text 252-401-2233. Okay? 252-401-2233. Text VIP. And with that, I hope everybody has a great day.